All right. This is the WMB show. I'm your host, Isaiah Israel. And today is a very special day because this is the time that we can just really relax and laugh and joke around. And I really wanted to have the kind of format where on Monday you can be inspired, and on Friday you can just laugh and just sit back and chill, with a 40 or something. I don't know, but or a joint. Whatever your take may be, you can do that. But today is Freak Out Friday, and we're just going to be talking about folks left and right, and really putting it down. And hopefully, you guys can have a really good laugh. Not at other people's expense, but you can laugh at yourself too, and really come home to how you really feel about life, and just don't take it too seriously. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you just need a good laugh, and humanity is like that. You have the most silliest of people in the world, and you have the most funniest people in the world, and you have the dumbest people in the world. And don't say there aren't any stupid people in the world. There are, and there are plenty of them, and one is sitting in the White House. Donald J. Trump, the dumbest, stupidest president in the history of America. So, with that being said, hey, let's get at it. All right. That was the intro for the show. I hope you guys like that. But then again, it keep buffering for whatever reason. But we're gonna get that straightened out, and it'll be more smooth. But I really like that beat. Don't you? So if you have any questions, you want to leave a comment, and on Freak Out Friday, you can always leave maymays that are funny to you or adult humor kind of maymays or whatever the case may be. But first, I just want to start out with a joke. There was a lady who came into the court, and she was standing in front of the judge, and pretty long black hair and all of that, cocoa colored skin. And the judge was just looking at her and looking at her and looking at her, and she was looking at the judge and trying to figure out what was he thinking about, why was he looking so hard at her, right? And so finally, the judge said, "Ma'am, I don't know about you and where you come from, what your heritage, but you look like a Navajo." And the lady stood there and laughed and laughed and laughed for a few seconds, and she said, "No, Your Honor, I'm a Chicago hoe." Well, we're going to be going into a lot of good memes that I've been able to go through, and I got like thousands of them. And this is the first show of Freak Out Friday, and we're just going to have fun and really let it all hang out. So, as I backtrack here to the very first one, I want you guys to be able to know that this show is your show. My show, your show, our show, or anybody who has a particular skill or talent they want to be on the show, or they're artists, or whatever the case may be, they've written a book. This is your show to put your product out there, to put your book out there, to put your talent out there. And if you really want to have a place to call your own, then I'm at your service. So I'm going to be available come next week, Monday through Friday, from 8 to 10 at night, because it doesn't seem to be catching a lot of people during the day at this particular time. So we're going to make it more convenient, and people who are getting off at work, and that would be 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So we're here right now at 2 o'clock in the afternoon in the Dominican Republic, where we are filming from. So, like I said, if you have a particular talent or you know somebody who would like to be on the show, please let them know about the WMB show and about me. And all of the information is in the description on our channel, WMB of Lies and Deceit, that you can find on YouTube. And really just spread the word about us. We're here for you. And if I need to come on at 2 o'clock in the morning or 3 p.m. in the afternoon, whatever the case may be, in order to talk about a particular political event that took place or economic event that took place or whatever the case that may be, and socially speaking as well, I'm here for you. I'm working for you guys. So with all of that being said, let's go to the very first one. Hold on for a second. Oops, I think I kind of did that wrong. Let me move that over here. Okay, so we all know who this is. Bruce Jenner. And, I'm not against, transgender guys, transgender women, or transgender issue, but god damn, don't pull the wool over our eyes to think that we're just gonna go along to get along just because you're gay or some gay issues or that you guys have political clout now, that you can just do what the hell you want to do when you want to do however you want to do it. That ain't happening, not on my watch. I'm going to speak out against it, and I'm going to be very vocal about it. But hey, if you're a guy you like to suck dick, or if you only like to eat pussy, then that's on you. I mean, we're gonna have some adult humor, have some adult fun, and we're just gonna be honest. Um, but if you're gay, you're lesbian, transgender, whatever the case may be, that's on you. But this particular quote by Caitlyn Jenner says, I think Donald Trump would be very good for women's issues. Now, that should strike you a little bit because he's not a woman, still a man, XY chromosome. Women have XX chromosome, and I don't give a damn how many dicks you cut off to make it into a pussy or a vagina, if I want to be more politically correct. But hey, I don't give a damn about all that. We're going to be honest today. You're still a man. All right, so I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Here, listen to me. She's talking about it's he. Bruce Jenner is still a man. I don't give a damn how many pussies he had to his body. He's still a man. All right. So this is kind of funny to me because Bruce Jenner should have known better. But then again, maybe he might be speaking in the third person rather than of himself. So we're gonna let that go and let that ride and see if he can come out and make it more clear. Then it might be, something worthwhile to talk about. All right, number two. I got a whole lot of these, so we're just gonna go through them one at a time and try to really talk about them, and the whole nine. Now, this woman, she is a freak. The freak come out at night. They come out during the day. She come out whenever. I mean, god damn, what was she thinking? I mean, she got sex on her brain all the time. Dick on the window, and she can just reach up there and just start sucking away. I mean, god damn, that'll just cut just some freak shit. I mean, where's she at? Come on now. I'm just gonna leave this here because this is just way, I think, over the top for me. You know what I mean? I have never seen anybody in a car with a suction cup penis stuck to the window, let alone the driver's side window where you can just reach up and go at it. I don't know, but this woman is a big ass freak. All right, number three. Now, you should see me looking down because I'm trying to make sure that the volume is right. I don't know if you can hear. I don't know if you can hear echo or what have you. I hope not. I got the microphone about as close as I can get it to my mouth, and but we'll take it as it is. This show get better as we go along, and I'm the only one really working the controls right now. Um, so here we go. Here's number three. Now, I'm not one to get into people's relationships. That's a little Bow Wow and his girlfriend, and she already had some hellified cat claws, and he got caught up in it. And I can only say to him, it ain't worth fighting over a woman, man. It really ain't, brother. Because you're going to lose either way it go. You might as well just say, yes, baby, no, baby, uh-huh, baby. Just keep on keeping on. Just shut the hell up. Because even if you're right, you're still wrong in a woman's mind. Don't you ever forget that. You're young. I'm going to put that to the cause of you getting your ass whooped. Because it looked like you ain't whooped her ass. So I don't know what the story was about. I just thought that it was sadly funny or funnily sad that you got ripped off, man. You got clawed up. You know better and you can do better. But life teaches you lessons, and hopefully you learned the lesson about women. You can't fight with them, man, because you're gonna lose every fucking time. It's not worth it. So, with that being said, I don't know. I like Bow Wow or Little Bow Wow. He was cool back in the day. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened. He probably fell off or something like that, or whatever the case may be. But should happen. All right, number four. Now I'm looking at the sources and how I arranged all of this. I think there's a little bit over 60 of these that I got. And I put FOF 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way up to like 60 something. So I'm looking at FOF 3 right now, which is featuring a little Bow Wow and his girlfriend. And I put it like FOF 4 or 5. So that's kind of like helping me, making sure that I stay on track and where I'm at, and presented all of these so-called memes or whatever the case may be, right? So let's go on. This is number four. Now we all know who this is. That's Mr. Rogers. Now I wasn't a big fan of his. I always thought he was kind of gay or he was kind of a pedophile. I don't know what that case might have been, but he came off to be like that. But I'm not trying to cause any problems or get into any kind of fisticuff or verbal altercation with his family. I'm just saying what my own personal beliefs were. But this one I really like. Sometimes you just gotta say "fuck you, neighbor." Sometimes you just have to laugh and say "fuck you." That's for you, neighbor. Now he's human. We're all human. He out there getting some pussy. I'm sure, and if he was gay, he out there getting some dick, or whatever the case may have been. But we're all human, and in one of this episode, he just flipped the bird. So that makes him human. That makes him more tolerable to me. I mean, it's like he's not some angelic being that doesn't make any mistakes. He made some, and we're all human. We all got our prejudices and so on and so forth. But that was him, and I really kind of like and I appreciate this moment of his humanness. So, with that being said, that's number four. Excuse that was a motorbike going by. But I'm sitting here at the table in my home. I don't have like a fancy studio where you can regulate the noises that might come into the mic and be a part of the show. So hey, we got a motorbike coming in to the show. But as the show gets better, we're gonna move into a bigger place and more quiet and more subtle and less noise. And but please stay with us, and we're gonna really make a big difference, make a big splash in the waters of podcasting. So this is number four. Let's go on to number five. Now, I can remember when I was a little kid, we all had the Popeye shirt on, and he was like big pimping. It was with all kind of things going on. But in this one, I think Oliver was a little bit upset. Because Popeye was like, God damn, that ass is popping, them titties popping, that body overall popping, and I know that coochie got to be popping. Yeah, and I know Oliver was like, nigga, if you don't get your ass over here and stop looking and saying, damn, I got one too. But damn, Oliver, you kind of skinny. You ain't really working on nothing. And your backside is about as flat as an iron. So, I think we can all relate to this. And, men are just proverbial whores, I guess. Uh, and we look around. I'm not gonna lie, but I do love my wife. You know what I mean? So we got kids and all of that, but damn, when one go by, you're gonna be looking like hot damn, right? So I think that might, she might qualify for the Hulk, shit, cause she's hulking that ass, and them titties just popping out that top vest or whatever the heck you want to call it. But yeah, that's about right, Popeye. Damn. All right. Let's see. Which one did I just do? I did number five. Yeah, that's number five. Now we're going on to number six. Now this one is funny because you're dealing with a child and his father and the mother, and nowadays you got a lot of these kids out here walking around with their pants down beyond their asses, and nobody don't want to see your ass, especially brown stains around your shorts. But I found this one to be kind of cool. The mother says, "Your father says he'll stop wearing his pants like that when you do." Yeah, well, I don't know if they work, but it kind of make the point because I don't think any kid would want to be embarrassed by their parents as old as we are, and I'm in my 40s. That we'll go out and try to dress like they do, and trying to teach them a lesson. But it's a funny one, right? I'm here. Hey, it's a funny one. But I really like it because it really tends to the current nature of these young kids out here. Not to say that they're doing anything wrong, but it's just how the current culture of these young people are. Because if you look back in the 80s and 90s, and hell, I don't even remember how it was. But James Dean period of the 50s and going into the 60s, a lot of kids were wearing leather jackets and white T-shirts, and they thought, that was the end thing to do. You're cool, and you can get all the women and all of that. So James Dean really kicked it off with the leather jacket and the white T-shirt, and it caused a stir. So each and every generation comes along and they do something crazy. So I don't really see anything wrong with all of these kids wearing their pants down around their behind part. But just keep it clean. You know what I mean? If you got on some white underwear, make sure you ain't farting or you ain't leaving brown stains back there because nobody don't want to see that shit. You know what I mean? Nobody don't want to see it, let alone seeing your short as it is, and then you having brown stains on it. All right, so this is number six, and we're gonna go into number seven and see what that is because I really don't remember all of these. Ah, okay. All right. Imagine you being a newscaster, news anchor, or whatever you was on Channel 7 ABC, and you're doing a broadcast of this rapist that they're searching for, and you look just like him. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, if I was him, I would have not done that. But I don't know if he knew or not, but the guy looks like him. So I don't know how that turned out. I really want to find out. If you know this guy or you know his name, drop a comment and let me know, what you think about it and how it turned out. Whether they came and arrested him, or this is just a completely different guy. So that's number 7. Number 8. Now we're familiar with Kanye and his ex, his baby mama, and now his new. Yeah, damn! I didn't know Trump ass was that. I don't know if this is Photoshop or not, but if it ain't, that dude, that dumbass dummy, got a big ass that I didn't even know, that it was like that. You know what I mean? So, but that is just utterly disgusting. But it might be Kanye type because he went there and he told him, I'm just trying to put it on out there, Kanye. So don't get on me about that. Don't be writing me. Don't be calling me. My number is there. I'm just saying, we're just having a fun day today. All right, that's number 8. Number 9. Now, I'm one to hang with my boys, and this kind of brought up in my mind when the when the White Sox won the World Series. If you paid any attention to that game, each and every time the runner came home and scored and touched the home plate, they had the other teammate come out there and they were bumping dicks. I mean, what the? Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. What are you doing? They're bumping dicks. This a new thing? What's going on? So this kind of reminded me of that. It's how y'all niggas look when you ignore your girl cause you're with your boys. No. Now I'm from the old school. We didn't do this bullshit. I don't know what the hell is going on with this present generation, but y'all fucked up in the game. And see, y'all got me fucked up with this bullshit about bumping dicks after hitting, coming home and scoring a score with the baseball team. That really kind of threw me for a loop. But that's number 9. We're going to go on. Number 10. Now you take a good look at this, because I couldn't figure it out for a good minute or two. And it says, it has a picture of a woman, and it looked good. I mean, like, damn, it kind of, if you're a guy, you're not going to be looking too hard. You're going to be like, damn, nice titty, nice little body, Yeah, kind of go with that. So it says makeup 40, tattoo 400, boob job 4,000, and forgetting to tuck in your nuts. Priceless. Now, if you're part of the LGBTQYZBCDEFG community, I don't give a damn how you want to say it. Don't come on this show saying that I'm talking about you, because I am. But then again, if you like sucking dick and eating pussy, and you're a man or woman, you get on top of another man on top of another woman or whatever the case may be, that's your business. But this is just absolutely positively funny to me, so I'm just taking it as it is. Number 11. Now, like I said, we're having fun today. This is adult humor. So if you're offended by it, I would suggest you get your ass up out of here and don't tune in to this station on Friday. Now, I came across this one. I was like, wow, this is shit. What the hell? So it says, when you're being confronted by a bear, it says, lie still and don't move, and a bear won't hurt you, they said. And this is what this guy is saying. That wasn't the case. So, but, yeah, that's kind of raw right there, man. Ouch. All right, well, we're here with Oprah. You know, I mean, I used to like her, and in some ways I still do. You know, when she had her inspirational Mondays on her Oprah show, I mean, I was ecstatic every Monday to see it because a lot of people were coming on to the show and they were coming over. They were coming. I'm sorry, they were overcoming a lot of fantastic odds to succeed, and I hated it when she pulled it and didn't want to, continue. But here in this, May said, I think a lot of people still use the slavery experience as an excuse. You coon ass fool. I mean, go sit your ass down because we know about you in the Bobby Walters special and you wanting to be white after Bobby Walters asked you, but, Oprah, do you want to be white? You said, yes, Bobby, yes, I thought about it a lot. Oh. You know, and I'm not for that. You know what I mean? I can't sell my integrity for nothing in this world. You know what I mean? So if Oprah feel that way, and and she want to go down like that, that's her. And especially with this Michael Jackson special. And now goddamn well she done plugged herself into the white supremacy plug and got electrocuted. She pulled all of her Twitter comments about Michael Jackson, and she knew damn well the FBI cleared this man. This man is dead. He has no way to defend himself. And this coon ass fool had to go along to get along with white supremacy in order to effectuate a grandiose scheme or whatever the case may have been to, talk about this man. This man is dead. And he invited you to his house, Oprah. This man is dead, and he invited you to his house, and this is how you do him. You know fucking well that the FBI cleared him, and your dumbass wanted to do a special about these fools who said that Michael Jackson raped them. You know goddamn well they were lying. Big ass damn fool. I hope and I pray. Seriously. The shit is just ridiculous. I just don't understand that at all. So, we're going to go. That's number 12. Um, this is 13. Now, now you can take a tube of toothpaste and a toothbrush and just make up all kind of mayonnaise, but this one is really good. Good morning. Now put it in your mouth. I mean, we all do this every day. I think if you see this, you're not going to be able to unsee it. You're going to be looking at your tube of toothpaste like, no, not today. Okay, this is number 14. Why, R. Kelly? Man, you were the man back in the day. I done made my kids offer your song, yo. Damn, but what do you mean I can't pee on her? Well, you can't, but if they allow you, I guess you can do it, and you just have to face the consequence. And, you keep getting into this same position, man. I don't know what's going on with you, R. Kelly. You need to just straighten up and fly right, man, because you're talented, but you making sex the overarching enemy of yours. It's just destroying your whole life, man. You get a grip. Pussy ain't all that. It's great, but it ain't all that. It's the relationship that you want to have with a woman that's more important. Pussy come a dime a dozen like dick. It's just out there about a million. Hell, they got women with two pussies. If you really try to get into it, they're the freak side of it. But man, come on, man, you gotta grow the fuck up. You're over 50, I think. They're acting like you in your 20s or some shit. All right, so you know, let me see. This is number 15. And we're coming up on half an hour right now. But this one, I just don't know how guys can get into their head that they can dress like this and just go on outside and just do whatever they want to do. But this is the world in which we live in. It takes all kinds to make the world go round. Don't you ever forget that. All right. Number 16. Now, I used to think that Bush was the dumbest president in the history of America until Donald J. Trump came along. Now, who the hell picks up a phone and know that, and you don't know that you got it upside down? That's kind of ridiculous. Number 17, statutory rape. Now, this is some shit here. Was this animal kind of like excited or something, or seeing a statue of another bull? I think that's a bull, right? And that's a moose. That's that what do they call it? That buffalo or whatever it is. That's still this animal can't determine that it's not real. I think he has a problem, psychological problem. But that's the animal kingdom. That's how it goes. So that's number 17. We go on to number 18. Now, whatever you want about Obama, that's cool. A lot of people think he should have done more for black people. Well, I agree with that. We should have had our reparations, what have you. But this is funny in the sense that he was acting. And kind of, I can go along with that. He cried about 9/11 and some kid uh, being killed in the school shooting here, but he didn't give a damn about the kid that he killed. And he didn't cry about that, right? So I don't know what's that. That's probably an apt May for him. He cried on a dime. All right, number 19, and we're just over half an hour, so I think we're going to do this for about another half an hour to 45 minutes, and then we're going to call it a day because this is Freak Out Friday, and I want you guys to be able to really enjoy yourselves and to sit back and relax and strap on that seatbelt because this show has never, have never been on a ride like this show before, right? So we're going to really make this show special because, like I was saying, in between Monday, Inspirational Mondays, and Freak Out Friday, we're going to be discussing political, economic, social, and religious issues, and especially about my book, the, um, The White Man's Burden of Lies and Deceit, 1 and 2. And book 2 deals with understanding white supremacy. But outside of that, I think I don't know. I mean, I thought about it. I spoke about it with a lot of people, and they said that it's a great idea to have Monday being Inspiration Mondays and Fridays being laugh your ass off day, and Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursday being more serious. You know what I mean? So I think in between laughing and I'm sorry, in between being inspired and laughing is a great in between thing to have, or on both sides, like a sandwich. You get the beef in the middle, and you get the benign, I guess I can say benign, the benign taste of the bread on the outside and the inside. If that makes any sense, I don't know. Maybe you guys can laugh at me about that one. No, benign. What the hell are you talking about, Isaiah? But you kind of like get the idea what I'm trying to say. Um, Now this one, do you guys remember this one? There was a bus driver. I think it was in Detroit, and this woman came up on the bus and she was hollering and screaming, and I think she spit in his face. And he got up and he said, "You're going to jail now. You're going crack." I mean, he put all his body weight behind that punch, knocked her wig off, her shoes off, literally, and knocked her off the goddamn bus. And then she got up and got back on the bus. I'm like, God damn, what was your chin made out of, bitch? Is it a fucking iron or something? Any other person would have been knocked out cold. I mean, this bus driver put it all up in that jaw. I mean, all of it. So I don't know how in the hell she got up and got back on the bus and still wanting to fight and cuss. That was some shit to see. All right, number 20. Now, I'm not going to get into the things that I know I'm going to be talking about on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday about pedophilia, about school shootings, about, the whole nine. But this is a takeoff of that perhaps a lot of these so-called school shooters feel. And it said, crap. Well, I guess we'll just go home then. Darn these liberals and their weapons ban. Yeah, that's how it'll work. It doesn't work that way. You just can't put up a sign that says guns are prohibited, and that's going to keep them from entering and shooting. It just ain't going to work. But I thought it was funny, and it would be fitting the situation and stuff like that. So, 21. Now this guy, no, I'm not trying to talk about him. I'm not trying to say ugly. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I just put it right. I just leave it there. Let you guys look at it, and you can determine what the hell. Shit. I don't know. I'm just gonna let it sit there for about 10 seconds. Here we go. All right, that's about 10 seconds, I guess. I don't know. But we're going to move on. Number 22. Now, I've seen this one a lot of times, and it was a cute little girl, and they just went ham on this little girl. And I mean, she do look like somebody's aunt or great aunt. Trying to correct you. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Boy, you don't get your hands off of me, you better. You know how that go. But it's a cute little man, cute little girl too. But yeah, it was that tickled me. I mean, I'm sorry, that tickled me. All right, number 23. Um, I'm gonna leave it here for about 5 seconds before I say anything more. Now, again, there are just some really strange people in this world. I mean, this guy need a shave from his head down to his feet and toes. God damn. Yeah, he look like a fucking wolf man for real. I didn't even, I'm not that hairy. I'm not hairy at all, really. But God damn, you can put a leash around this motherfucking collar. I mean, neck. Yeah, he'll be a German Shepherd, I guess, or something. Wolfman, tame this motherfucker. Shit, what the fuck? All right. Here we go. Now, you see a lot of people talking about women and women talking about guys, and guys are whores and women are whores. Hell, people just like to fuck. Let's get it on. Oh, baby, let's get it on. So, You got to be careful about how you say and what you say. It's not what you say, it's how you say it, not what you do, it's how you do it. But this one says there's no such thing as a slut. People like to fuck. Get over it. Yeah, I think this one just speaks for itself, right? Let me see. Number 25. Now we move forward here. Now, I don't particularly like this guy. He's a white nationalist, KKKer, and a goddamn fool. Ted Nugent. Now, I'm going to read it to you. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys can read it for yourself. I'm just going to read it to you just to show you how nasty and disgusting this bastard is. It says, according to Ted Nugent, 30 days before his draft board physical, he stopped all forms of personal hygiene. The last 10 days, he ingested nothing but junk food and Pepsi, and a week before his physical, he stopped using the bathroom altogether, virtually living inside his pants, caked with excrement and urine. That spectacle won Nugent a deferment. Now, this guy talk about black folk in the most disparaging ways. And he had the nerve to do what he did. Now, this country ass fool, this wannabe white guy, wannabe European guy, wannabe, I don't know, Aryan and Anglo-Saxon and Caucasian guy. He none of that shit. This guy is a goddamn fool. He doesn't even know his own history to know that his type, so-called white people, Christians at that point, or Growls or Pink, were taken into slavery in the United States and won their freedom in 1776 by black people. Black people were not slaves in America. We were prisoners of war. And we're going to get into that. This is another episode of what I will be talking about on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays in regard to the real history of America. And this is the problem that a lot of these so-called Ted Nugents out there, white nationalists, KKKers, whatever, they have no sense of history. They've been lied to by their ancestors about what really happened, who they really are. But that's another show. So we're going to, like I said, we're going to be covering that on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays of next week. Because we're going to be on throughout the week. And we're going to be on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at night. Because I think during the day at this particular time, it's kind of hard for people to really see this show and to really make appearance in the chat section, and really leave a comment. But just remember that guy, because I'm going to bring him up again on Tuesday, because those are the days in which I will be talking about my book in detail and other books that I've read as well. Let's move on, right? So fuck Ted Nugent and his mama too. And quite honestly, Ted Nugent, take a straw, stick it in your own ass, and drink the creamy brown shit out that motherfucker. That's just me. This is my show. I can see what the hell I want to show, as long as it's true. You have been proven to be a wannabe racist, nationalist asshole. And how you talked about Obama, and your nasty ass just standing around, walking around, and sleeping in your own excrement and urine to avoid service in our military? Yeah, fuck you. And your mama too. Alright, well, we all know this one, how many times have you ever, sat down on the toilet and plopped down there and just, when you get through doing your business, you looking around and you're looking for some toilet paper to wipe your behind part. Like, ay, coño. This one is kind of personal. Being an American, being a Dominican from the Dominican Republic, I find it odd that the United States dares to take a position of no, you cannot. And America has a lot of blood on its hands. And this is a sadly but funny May May. And you're talking about the president of North Korea, Kim Jong Un, and all of the bombs that we have. He doesn't really have anything. We can take him out at any time. But the hypocrisy of the United States foreign policy is just absolutely, positively ridiculous. All right, now this is one that I have found um, that showed up on my Facebook page. Excuse me. It says, "My friend, the year 2011. I have a machine that can look through your skin and see your bones. I have a machine that can keep you alive even if your brain and heart don't work. I even have a machine that can look at a drop of your, what did it say? At a drop of your spit and tell me who your parents are. But right now, I need to take to roughly gauge the approximate size of your prostate. So I'm just gonna stick my finger in your butthole and wiggle it around a bit." And the guy says, "Seems unnecessarily archaic." And the doctor says, "And yet, here we are." Now I know exactly what that feels like. I haven't been. It's been a while since I had that prostate exam, but it's not fun. It's not fun at all. But as a guy, which would you rather have? A needle in your side filling you up with formaldehyde because you're dead and you never had a finger prostate exam done, or a finger in your behind part and just go home and just just forget about it. Like I did, like a lot of guys do. Okay, 29. This is sad but true. In which the society in which we live, the rich look like they're watering the poor, but they're getting bigger and bigger and stronger and wealthier and wealthier. And the poor are getting poorer and poorer, and they don't understand why. Well, this isn't the reason why. We live in a capitalist society, guys. Those who have the gold make the road. Sad but true. All right, this is number 30. Let me pull it down a little bit. Now, this guy really takes the cake. I mean, he was in Chicago. He's not from Chicago like I am. I was born and raised. But let me tell you about this bastard. He's just one ungrateful motherfucker, man. You making $1 million an episode or whatever the hell it was, and you wanna send a fake ass ricin letter to yourself? That is a crime, a federal crime, not only with the FBI, but the Postal Inspection Service. And the fact that you lied and reported this to the Chicago Police Department, and then you get off, and then you want to say, well, fuck Chicago, I'm going to sue you for what you put me through. Motherfucker. Man, Jesse, smell it. You can't even smell your own ass. And this is the problem with your arrogant ass. You just need your ass whooped, and that's just it. And you're very lucky to have gotten off, and I hope you haven't gotten off, but it looks like you have, because they can't come back and try you twice and three times over. So it looked like you got away. But goddamn, show some respect to the city of Chicago and the people of Chicago, and show some respect to your goddamn family and to yourself, and be a man of character and integrity. Jesus. Man, I wish I can get my hand on you, because you probably won't be gay anymore after that. You'll be a real fucking man. All right, well, We know about this one, right? The day that Donald Trump became president. Now, we didn't have much of a choice. Hell, I voted for Trump. I was going to vote for Bernie Sanders, but he got cheated out of his position with the Democratic Party by Hillary. I mean, I don't know what happened, how it happened, when it happened, why it happened, but it did. And I sure in hell wasn't voting for Hillary. So I figured, Donald Trump dump would be a better choice. And lo and behold, it didn't seem to have worked out that way. He was just a complete asshole, con man, and a wannabe so-called father. So that's a whole nother thing. Um, so we're gonna move on. I think we've been fucked enough, America. We need to really stand up and get Donald Trump out of office. And if we can, get Obama back. I think the Statue of Liberty pulling him and telling him to come on back, we need you, we miss you, is kind of proverbial. So it really speaks to the heart of the matter and how Americans really feel about Obama and the fact that this man is a Harvard scholar. And Donald Trump, with a Trump University, is a bitch ass con man. All right, here we go. This is number 33. And I think this speaks volumes about Mike Pence. And he just down on his knee doing whatever the hell Donald Trump tell him to do. I don't know, but I don't think I need to explain it, do I? All right, this one it really bespeaks to the heart of humanity and nature, and how there's a war between modernity and nature. And it seems as though the concrete jungle in this particular Maymay has won, and the only tree left in the world is just on its way over that cliff. Now, I have no um, regrets about this one. I mean, this is really funny. I fell out laughing. So, um, it is what it is. And sometimes you have to take off your glasses, clean them off, and see the real deal Holyfield. All right, now this one, at first glance, I thought this woman was sitting on a couch, but this is her big ass, and this is bigger than an elephant ass. Somewhere close to it, and I mean, I thought it was a couch, but it's her. Big woman, man. I'm not a big woman lover, but there are some people who love big women. They don't give a damn how big they are. 300 pounds, 500 pounds, they just love them. But hey, that's you. That's your flow. That's how you want to get down. That's how it is. So it says, that moment when you realize she's not sitting on a couch. So, okay. Now, the one on the right, that's from Tales from the Crypt, if I'm not mistaken. And it just speaks volumes in regard to this woman in the White House. I forget her name, but whatever position she got. But it looks exactly like her. Oh my God, man! This is it. Okay, okay. Now, if you're around my age, then you kind of grew up with Fred Flintstone or the Flintstone cartoons. Man, I thought it was really funny. Barney, stop eating my pebbles. Hey, I told you we're gonna have some adult humor sometime in here, so this is how it goes. 39. All right, we're out here now. what a family does privately is their business. But I think this is bordering on pedophilia, and I just don't know what the hell went through their mind, the father and the mother, and especially the kids. I know goddamn well the kids gotta know that this is wrong. But then again, everybody got their own thing they can do and want to do how they want to do it. So I think this is really um, disgusting. But I put it up here. I wanted you guys to see how some people are just plain old disgusting. Oh boy. Now this is, who this is, Steve Harvey with his cooning ass and talking about Momo and how she should just be about the money and to hell with integrity. But wait a minute. Didn't he write a book about relationships? He's supposed to be a relationship expert. But his current wife, he left his former wife for his current wife, right? His current wife is now writing a tell-all book. Now, I don't know if it's true or not. I want to say allegedly, but she allegedly was married to a drug dealer that got killed or put in jail or something like that. And then she ended up getting up with his cousin, who was a drug dealer. And I think he got killed or put in jail. And then she came up on Steve Harvey. And I guess the pussy must have been just beyond extreme for him because he left his wife for this woman. Go figure. I don't understand it. I would have never left. I would have just been screwing her. And on the side, and knowing her background and how she was, and she ain't got no job, no college degree, no nothing. And the woman that he was married to had all of that. The woman that he got right now was just been a side piece, and that's it. But people like Steve Harvey who make it big, and this guy is not funny to me at all. He's not a Dave Chappelle at all. And after that Momo incident, and he telling her to put integrity to the side and get the money, it's about the money, the money, 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 money. No, man, there's just something you just don't do. Dave Chappelle ain't gonna put on no dress. He's funny without a dress. You just a funny looking ass coon fool. All right, now look. I done put up a lot of other gay pictures here and stuff like that. Whatever the hell you want to do, you can do it. But God, why this guy out in public like this? This gay shit just is getting too far out of hand, and they're trying to normalize it. And they're trying to normalize pedophilia as if it's a Well, how do they call it? Um, Shit, I don't forget what hell. But it's a minor attracted people. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, minor attracted people. They're trying to make that shit normal. And that ain't normal, cuddle. All right. Now, I think this is the last one of these that I got, but you know where I'm going with this. I'm just going to sit here for about 10 or 15 seconds to let you guys look at this and see how fucking ridiculous this is. All right, move on. Now, this one, I gotta give, if I can ever meet this guy, I gotta give him a high five, a low five, a side five, because this guy, let me just read it before I get into it. It says in 1991, Isaac Wright was wrongfully convicted of being a drug kingpin in New Jersey and got a life and got life in prison. And during the appeal process, he educated himself on the law, was exonerated on of all charges, went to law school, came back, and got the cops and the judge locked up. Now, the funny part is that it's been left out that the prosecutor that prosecuted his case committed suicide. Now, this is sadly funny because some innocent guy got locked up for nothing over some fake ass wannabe evidence. And thank God he was able to have some kind of hope still. I really don't understand how he did it, but he went to law school, like I said, and he got out, became an attorney, and went right back to the courtroom where he was convicted and got the judge fired and the cops in trouble and the prosecutor got thrown in jail and the prosecutor committed suicide. So kudos to this brother, Isaac Wright. Don't ever forget that. All right, if you ever wanted to see my big fat cock, here it is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, man. Wow. Okay, well, we know Kanye West and his tripped out moment. I don't know what the hell happened to him, and he said some kind of thing about disparaging thing about his own people that wasn't true. As I am sitting here, I'm trying to remember what it was, but it escaped me. But be it as it may, this guy is a fucking nutcase. How do you not know your history? This is the reason why I say it's so important to know your history, because when you know the past, you can understand the present and predict the future. Our ancestors were geniuses, still are. Their voices, their souls, everything is still screaming out to us to pay attention to history. It was the black man and woman that created every civilization on this planet. Every language that is spoken comes from its roots of Africa. Africa begins and ends at the four corners of the world. We cannot be stopped. It is what it is. Black supremacy has risen again, and we're going to get our black privilege back. All right, now that's number 45. Let's go on to 46. All right, now, whatever you think about the current state of Israel and the world and the Palestinians, I mean, being the Jew that I am, I gotta take the side of the Palestinians because it's just way, way, way too obvious that the United States is being prejudiced in favor of Israel and prejudice against the Palestinians. I mean, if you look at the so-called wannabe white Jews, they're not white Jews. Gamal Nasser, the ex-president of Egypt, stated to the so-called white Jews that, wait a minute, you left here black and you came back white. We cannot accept you. So, the world knows who the real Jews are. And this is nothing but a land grab for economic and political gain. The same thing that happened throughout America when King George, the black king of England, told the white colonists, don't go beyond the Appalachian Mountains. And they did. And they began to take land and began to get rich. And greed set in. So that's all what it is. But I can tell you right now, payback's a bitch. You cannot do wrong and expect for right to come to you and follow you. It never does. Evil in all of its ways, always Allways, and in always Allways, destroys itself and it destroyed the people who are partakers of it, period. And I really believe that white folks just scared shitless about what is coming to them now, even to the very moment. At the very moment they are. Okay. Now, this might look like a little girl, and this is a famous actress. I told myself I wasn't gonna forget, but I can't I can't recall her name, but she's a famous actress. Now, this little girl that looked like a little girl is actually a boy. Now, this really pisses me off. But she adopted him, and now she is really fucking with his mind and making him think that he's a girl or transgender, whatever the case may be. But that's not the case. This is an innocent child, and I don't know how the beast of burden can really put it to these innocent kids that they just screwing around. I mean, it's it really pisses me off. All right, we're over the hour mark, so I think we're gonna get through this. We don't have that much to go, but this one really speaks volume to what this whole show is about. People prefer a reassuring lie rather than an inconvenient truth. Point blank, no need to discuss it any further. People are happy and living in their matrix. They don't want to take the red pill to. I don't think which one is it, the red pill to wake up or the blue pill to stay asleep. Whichever way it is, they prefer that pill to stay asleep because it's too much of an effort for them. It's too much of a strain on their brain and rubbing up against the cognitive dissonance that they feel. It's too uncomfortable. You know what I mean? It's just like telling a white person that they're not white. They're gonna wait. What? You're not Caucasian either. Wait, no, what? You're not European. No, wait, what? Now you know goddamn well. And whether directly or indirectly, they know they're not white or European or whatever. So this is what I'm talking about. They prefer to continue to lie to themselves what they've been taught rather than accepting the truth, which can be inconvenient because it's rubbing up against what you think is true versus what is true. Um, Now this is wow. Grab your umbrella. This could get messy. End of the story. You don't have to think about it anymore. You know what it is. Well, let's move on. Now this one is just absolutely positively nasty, man. I couldn't. I thought about putting it up, and I said, "Nah, I'm not gonna do this." But this is adult humor. This is not like porno, and I'm not showing pornographic shit. But uh, well, all the people that eat ass out there, man, y'all got to be careful because you inhale too much, that shit can kill you. Yeah, so when you eat her booty and she fart, and then she just blow out that fart smoke, and just keep going at it. You just don't give a shit. This is your girl, man. You're gonna do anything that you want to do. You happier than a gay man in Boys Town doing it. Shit. But there are some ass eaters out there, man. I just gotta say, I mean, there's some really tripped out shit. Now, not to go too far out to the extreme, because I'm not going to get into people who have sex with sex dolls or who have sex in groups where they defecate and urinate on each other, drink it and eat it, and vomit it back up, and have sex in it again. Now, you think I'm lying? Try me. Google two girls in a cup. I think it might show up like that. I don't know, but yeah, this made me is rough, but it's funny. Yeah, it's funny. But if you like it, I love it. And if you love it, I like it. All right, now a lot of these kids were doing Tide Pods, and you say you guys are still doing Tide Pods. That's cute. You try this line of Ajax. For yeah, a lot of people, man. I don't want to say a lot of people. A lot of these kids are just lost. I mean, they trying anything and everything, and to get high. You just want to get high, you get high, motherfucker. You can just take some crack or meth or opioid or do whatever the fuck you want to do. But you ain't got to do this shit. The Tide Pod, that's some ridiculous shit. All right, now look. Now I know you guys might be offended by that, but I had to put this guy here. He was, what's the name of that group? That made movies and they were just some ridiculous white boy doing a lot of dumb shit. Jackasses or something like that. I don't remember too well. But this guy got a tattoo of a man with a baby on his finger. I thought this was just utterly gross, disgusting, and totally insane. So this guy think it's normal or it's cool. I just needed to put it there and just let you guys look at this, and you come to your own conclusions. This guy to me is a complete asshole. Now I don't know if he's a pedophile or not. I'm not going to say he is, but you kind of make it make you wonder. You know what I mean? Now this one is Hillary Clinton. I mean, when I saw this, I just fell out. I like, God damn, why are you doing that girl like this? All right, you see this older white guy, and he said we're all African. Now, when he was younger, he wasn't saying that before. No, like, I ain't no nigger. I'm not gonna claim Africa. Now all of a sudden, white folk want to claim Africa. Get the fuck out of here. So we'll skip past this one. Okay, now we're coming up to the latter part of this. This is coming into the hour and 15-minute mark. And like I said, oftentimes now I'm looking down. Oh, I'm looking down at the controls in order to make sure everything is working. So I guess everything is okay. And this particular video is going to be posted today, and you'll be able to watch it in its entirety. But Lil Wayne, man, when they did this one, I was like, he looked clean, man. They did a Photoshop on him, and my man was just, looking a lot cleaner than what he was after his trip out on, what do they call that? Serpent, a serp, or some kind of shit. Boy, I tell you, these young kids are rough, man. I never thought I would say these young kids because I'm 40 something. But man, this current generation, man, y'all better chill out. Um, Now, this one, man, this one looked like a roll of biscuits about to pop out them shoes, man. Yeah, I know them ducks are hurting. And it says, when you check the oven and the dough is rising nicely. I mean, God damn, man, don't hurt. Feet hurt, don't she feel it? It look like they screaming, man. They screaming. Ouch. All right, now, I'm not against people who go to church or preachers. If you play the game and people play it with your congregants and they giving you money, all well and good. But this one says ways to ask for money. The wrong way. If you're broke and poor, you stand on a corner. Uh, can you please give me some money? People won't look at you and walk right past you. The right way to do it is say, Hallelujah, brothers and sisters. Oh, you damn well better make sure, and it is for sure you're gonna get some money. I thought that was so matter of fact right there. Excuse my voice. All right, Trump. Now, I don't know what kind of sex life that Trump and Melania are having, but I know damn well if I'm not wrong, she dated some security guy at Tiffany. He's like the head of security with his own company, doing all of the security. Nice looking guy, I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but this one really speaks volumes. Let me guess, it's Obama's fault, right? And now Trump got a little wiener, man. She ain't doing much with Melania. All right, here we go. Now I'm just gonna leave that right here for you guys to look at it and shake your head, cause I'm shaking mine as we speak. I don't understand it, and I know he don't think he look fine and shit. Damn. Now this one I like. I love boob. Look at those titties. Now this is just excellent tattoo, man. Wow. Them tatas are just there, man. She can go outside looking like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna let that sit here for a few seconds more. That is just absolutely gorgeous. All right, guys. I mean, for guys that have peckers, little peckers, man, do you really need to put yourself out there like this? And I don't know where the hell this took place at, but it took place somewhere. And these two guys got on this thing. I'm a jig. I don't know. I don't even know what the hell you call it. But it's big enough to hold the damn balls and what little wiener they got, they out there strutting it. So I don't even know how the hell did they keep that shit on. Yeah, they got a butt plug up in there or something. What? All right. Now we're coming up to the last few that we have here, and I mean this one just tickled me. I was fucking my sister, and she said, "Wow, you fucking like dad." I was like, "That's what mom said too." Shit. Oh man, that's some raw shit. All right, now if you enter interracial dating, that's cool. Black with white, white with black, or whatever the case may be. But how many times have we seen this on Facebook or in the news where a white guy gets with a opposite race woman, and everything seemed to be hunky dory in the beginning, but 2 weeks later, you get the point what I'm talking about. Now this one is sadly true. Now goddamn well white folks want to be black folks, and they are. They come from Dravidian albino. They're still black, and these Dravidian albino people made it with normal black people that created what we call today as white people. And like I said, they're not white, they're not Caucasian, not European. They stole those titles or names from black people who were the original Caucasian and Aryans and Anglo-Saxon and European and white. But this one says cultural appropriation occurs usually when the race in power takes on elements of another race's culture. They don't receive the negative labels or have to face the same negative stereotypes as other races. Now you know damn well white folks want to be black folks. They screaming that shit. All right, so we're coming up on an hour and 20 minutes, and we got two of these left. So, oh no, no, yeah, we got one, two, yeah, we got two left. And this one I really like because it really bespeaks the cowardliness of the white nationalists. They gotta find they funky asses running around in a group of them. They just can't come up on a brother or Latino or come into our neighborhood trying to say this, that, and the other, nigger or spick. Cause they know goddamn well they're gonna have a bullet in their ass. They gotta have police protection and everything when they wanna run their funky asses up in our community. Cause they're not gonna do it otherwise. Cause they're a bunch of cowards, man. And we busting ghosts like always. All right, so We're kind of coming up on the end here. We got one more of this, and I just want to kind of like leave it there for you guys to see it. White people tears, man. Now you know damn well white folks love to scream and lie and scheme and connive and cry like they ain't got shit. But you know they cheated their way to the top. They didn't pull themselves up by their bootstraps. They just didn't. We're going to get into that on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursday about how that took place. But just remember this, May, and take comfort that a lot of our brothers and sisters that are here, that are part of the woke crew, that are learning their history and investigating and searching and doing a hell of a job and exposing the lies that's been told. Real talk, man. White folks have been living in a bubble. They've been living a deceitful and lying life, and they are completely delusional. They have a serious fucking problem, a mental problem, and that's because of the pride. They can't even see their own downfall coming. Like the Bible says, pride comes before the fall. And we'll get into that truth as well. So this is the last one, and I really had a lot of fun in trying to go in there, trying to go through these. 'Cause I had so much angst about which one I should choose. But we this is going to be a staple event every Friday. So the ones that the ones that I didn't cover today, we have like thousands of these. So it's not like I ran out and then I was trying to figure out which one I'm gonna choose and all of that. So we have a lot of time on our hands to really bring it to the fore and really feature it on Freak Out Friday. So this is the day to really, sit back, relax, and laugh and have a good time. In between those days where we're talking about politics, economics, and religion and social events that is really uh, wreaking havoc on the American public and people worldwide for that matter. So here, this is the last one, and it features a white woman in a Confederate flag with a rope, a noose around her neck, and a brother sitting back, getting his jollies off, or with her sucking it off. You know what I mean? So this is just how we feel about white supremacy. What is supreme about you guys? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. In other words, suck my dick, motherfucker. Cause y'all ain't really running shit. You act like you're running it. You look like you're running it, but you're not really running it. So this pisses white supremacists off. Now, you can call me nigga all you want, but once we get up in there and get control, it's all over with but the short. So now we're gonna wrap it up, and we're gonna really try to nail this outro because I really want you guys to understand um, what it's all about. Hold on now. It's been a pleasure once again to be a host of the show. We're going to have a lot of other hosts and resident experts that's going to be coming on. And I just want you to be comfortable, man, to be yourself. If you really want to be on the show, you really have an interest in being on the show and displaying what you know and talking about the books you wrote or whatever the case may be. Or you just want to come on to the show and just debate me about something, I am open for that. Um, but, I'm kind of like spitting it out here because I'm looking for something right now. But anyway, the WMB show is really a show about you. and about your talents, about your worries, about your concerns, about your feelings, about your emotions. And when you're on the show, I just want you to be you. You know, like I'm doing right now. I feel more and more and more comfortable about, what I want to speak about and getting my book out there, and hopefully you guys will like it. Um, book one and two, let me put those up. This is book one, and it is available on Amazon.com. That's book one, The White Man's Burden of Lies and Deceit. And book two, The White Man's Burden of Lies and Deceit 2, Understanding White Supremacy. Now, I wanted to run this by you as well. You know what? I excuse me, but I should have all of this up and running and ready to go. But thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, the WMB Show, or WMB of Lies and Deceit on YouTube. And again, don't forget to subscribe. And we will see you on Monday, if not before then. And also check out our blog, thewhitemansburden.blog, as is depicted there on the screen. So if you like the show, you want to leave a comment, please do so at the bottom. I think I might have accidentally disabled the comment part, but I'm going to fix that when I get off the air, and to make sure that you guys have a way to communicate and also to leave a comment. All right. So, with all of that being said, here we go. This is the outro, and I'm hoping that it's not going to buffer. So this is an hour and 26 minutes right now. I think an hour to an hour and a half is pretty decent. But peace, good things, and never allow anyone to tell you what you cannot do and what you cannot be. You are the God upon the earth, and that the promised land is between your ears, and that the more you water it with knowledge, understanding, and wisdom, the more you will get out of it. Never give in, never give up, and never give out. Keep going. I don't care if you go 1 mile, or half a mile, or 10 inches, or an inch, or a centimeter forward. Move forward. Always. Peace. Um, I don't know what's going on. It's kind of buffering here, but just hold on for a second. It's about to start. According to Murphy's Law, it's always some shit that's going to happen. Here we go. That didn't go too well. Let me do that again. All right, that's it. We're out of here, and we'll see you on Monday at 8 p.m. in the evening, Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to be Inspiration Monday. So